Yo, what's going on, guys? Matthew V. Haynes here, aka the Clockmaster. I am here with my wife,
Shannon, aka Cosmic Binks.
and we are here to check out some trailers today. We're here to check out the first official teaser trailer for
Fallout.
Fallout. So, little disclaimer here, neither of us have played the Fallout games, so we don't know anything about it. I know the bare minimum about the world and kind of what happens. I know there's a bunch of vaults. I know there's a company called Vault Tech, and there's a whole bunch of experiments and stuff.
I know that, but I have very, very minimal knowledge. I used to watch a lot of gameplay videos, and I used to watch somebody play a little bit of it. So I'm familiar with how it looks and everything, and like certain things. But as an overall, I don't really know much about it.
Yeah, I don't have a first-hand experience with it.
Yeah.
I know people didn't really like Fallout 76 from what I've heard about it. I know people like the other games. I will probably play this before the because I do like some of Bethesda's stuff. But anyways, I'm looking forward to see this. I mean, I just hope as a show that it looks pretty good. And just from the research that I've done prior to this, it seems to look like it's stuff coming out of the games. Mm-hmm. But in terms of narrative, plot, and all that stuff, I don't know anything.
Yeah. So I don't know the goal of the game. I don't know. I don't know anything.
I do know that there's like human experimentation going on in some of these vaults, and there's like different people, vaulters they're called, or so like people who live in different vaults. I know vaults play a big deal in this like lore, but that's all I really know. But anyways, let's get right into the trailer. And I mean, Amazon is known for its heat, especially these bigger productions.
Yeah, they've been on a roll recently.
They've been on a roll. So let's just see where this goes. And subscribe if you guys want to see us react to the series. I know it's dropping in April. So if you guys are looking forward to seeing our reaction to that and our thoughts and everything, subscribe for that. So let's get into it. Talk about it as you normally do. Let's get into it now.
I know that I've lived a relatively comfortable life.
Stop! Lucy!
Oh, that's the girl from Army of the Dead. Or, Army of the Dead. I think that's Batista's kid in the movie. Oh, that's right. Jonathan Nolan's doing this.
Okay. Ooh. That's a nice shot.
Vault dwellers are an endangered species.
Vault dwellers.
I do not think you would be willing to do what it takes to survive up here.
Mr. Todd Howard, man of the hour.
If you insist on staying, then you will have to adapt.
Oh!
Yeah.
Yeah? And free. That copter looks good. That looks really good.
I know a lot of
Damn.
I know him.
Yeah, this dude from Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Wow, look at that shot.
Yeah,
holy crap.
It's really good.
Yeah, I know him. Mm-hmm. Wow. Ooh.
I grabbed a moldy one.
Wow. Oh, that's my dude from the original Doom. Wow, look at this. Oh my god, the fingers. Ew. Oh, that's the red dude.
Wow.
Damn.
Jeez. Wow.
This actually looks really good.
Right.
Not even gonna hold y'all. Production and everything looks.
It looks clean.
It looks snappy, man.
Yeah, no, real clean. Not gonna lie. Okay.
You're gonna get a lot of like Last of Us vibes. It's gonna be cool, man. I know. I keep forgetting what those things are called. Yeah. I know there's different. Okay, so I know from the game. I know there's like different factions in the game.
Mm-hmm.
So I know that group with all like the armor and everything. I know that looks spot on. I know that looks great. Because I've seen that like over the years. Just I've seen people cosplay as them. I've seen it. The one that looks great. I know personally a really good crafter and cosplayer. I'm gonna shout him out here. Owen is part of a cosplay group I used to do stuff with when I lived nearer to them. And Owen was a huge fan of Fallout, and he kind of told me a little bit about it. I didn't really know much about it, but I know he made I forgot what the name of the main character is really called. I know it's not necessarily a name of the main character, but I know he made like that.
Yeah, I remember.
Really good, like really well detailed.
Yeah.
But that looks really good. And I know there's different factions, so I know there's gonna be different types of factions and like different ideologies, kind of stuff being explored and all that. So
I think there's a lot of like details that just look really good, like the different like creatures and stuff, like the finger
mouth.
It looked as creepy and disgusting as it looks. It looks really good. Like really crisp and pristine, and it looks like it's a real thing. Yeah,
and and I really like. It's weird to talk about. It's weird to mention, but it's true. Like the aircraft that was in there. I don't know how much of it was CGI or not, but it looked really good.
Yeah, definitely.
It looked really
it looked like it could be pretty top tier, to be honest.
Dude.
I know. I saw a lot of people like when they were seeing this that they were like really hyped for it.
Yeah. No, it actually looks solid.
Yeah.
It looks really solid. Like, I'm not even gonna hold it to you. Like, as someone who never even played the games, and I know, just like I said, I know the very bare minimum of the lore, the absolute bare minimum. Okay. Like the basic stuff you can just Google and read. That's all I know.
Yeah.
It looks really good. And I know, again, you can see some of the deformations and like the evolution of people evolving and things like that because of all.
And those look really good.
Those look really good too.
The
Cyclops looking dude. You look like a Cyclops.
Yeah.
You look like a Percy Jackson character.
But either way, I think this looks really good. I think this could actually be something.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I know.
I feel like they're trying to do a lot more video game adaptations recently, and like obviously Last of Us killed it. So this makes me really excited.
Production looks amazing. Yeah. Costume set design looks top tier. Yeah. I know, like, again, I saw behind the scene pictures of the vaults and they look really, really good. Yeah. You know, I was scared for television for a while because I'm like, web series and stuff. Like, oh man, people are just getting lazy. But like Amazon delivers in terms of quality. Yeah. So I will say, like, regardless of what you feel about the Rings of Power, I know it was very divisive amongst fans, you know, like Tolkien fans and like just, you know, fantasy fans in general. The Rings of Power is a beautiful show, like in terms of like its production quality. Yeah,
they don't slack on that kind of stuff. At least not for these like bigger IPs.
Bigger IPs for sure. Yeah, and like I say this all the time. Prime Video and Apple TV Plus have some of the best quality that you will see in like web series and like all these streaming services. Out of all of them, I don't care what anybody says. Netflix, Max. What who else we got here? Competitor Disney Plus. Who else we got? Anybody else we got down forgetting? Peacock, Hulu. You know, all of that. Out of all of them, Prime Video and I think Apple TV Plus have some of the best production quality you will see in streaming and web for right now.
Yeah, at least in the sense
of like the bigger IPs.
Yeah, and consistency.
Yeah, but I mean, even if we look at shows that don't require too much like editing and like production quality, like Ted Lasso. We watched a few, like we just started watching Ted Lasso on our own, and like we watched a few episodes. Ted Lasso's quality is top tier. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like camera quality, like costumes, everything for Ted Lasso is great.
Definitely.
You know, the only problem with Apple TV Plus is that they don't really have too many shows that they offer that can justify the price. Yeah, you know, for somebody to subscribe every month. But they got shows like Invasion and you know. Again, like Ted Lasso and like, you know, Monarch series is now like Legacy of Monsters is out now, the Godzilla joint. So like, you know, they got some pretty good heavy hitters.
They don't suck on their quality.
So, but anyways, not to talk too much about that. I mean, it just looks really good. And,
I think like cinematography wise too.
Yeah, absolutely.
They have some very clean looking shots that like look like they could be like some really detailed and you know, I think visually it's going to look very good, even if the story itself doesn't translate well.
That's the one thing, like with game adaptations, it's scary because you don't know if you're gonna get what you need to get. Like, are we getting like a good 1-to-1? I don't know if we're getting like a 1-to-1 adaptation.
Yeah, they're definitely gonna have to change some stuff. Usually they do in a lot of adaptations.
Yeah.
Like just taking Last of Us, for example, because you know that's the only other bigger one that they've done recently. That wasn't a 1-to-1 adaptation for every single thing. It was for a lot of things though. And I feel like they'll probably take the same kind of formula for this.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, changing, you know, some minor details, but keeping like the overall like main scenarios the same.
Yeah, because I don't know, like, again, I don't know if it's 1-to-1 or like you're saying keeping the scenarios the same, or if it's going to be a situation where it's just a story within the Fallout universe, you know, like, which I think is also okay too. But all I do know premise wise is that, you know, nuclear war broke out. And
that would be something.
Tech made some shelters for people to go in and offer a better life.
Well, if anything is accurate in this, then we'd either have to play the game or people tell us in the comments.
Yeah, tell us in the comments. Yeah.
Without spoiling, though.
I planned on playing the first couple of Fallout games anyway.
I know Fallout New Vegas is a big one.
Yeah.
That's the one I always hear about. But
I know people like crap on 76 a lot. But they also like the I know there was a mechanic system, not a system, but like a system similar to Starfield, because I played a little bit of Starfield, where there is a base set up, or like a what's the word? It's not village. What's the other word? Not compound. There's a village set up. I don't know. Where basically you can a settlement. They had a settlement system in Fallout 76, I believe. Or I don't know if there's in the other games too. They might be in the other games where you can build like different settlements and stuff like that, whatever. Starfield has a very similar system. So, but besides that, I've heard the previous Fallout games are better. So, and Todd Howard, you know, Bethesda, you know, I mean, Bethesda stuff. So we'll see how that goes. And again, Nolan is involved in this, and he worked on Westworld, and I loved Westworld as a series. The first season was fantastic.
I never finished it, but I did like what I was seeing. So,
well, yeah, Jonathan Nolan, he's a great writer, and I think he's a pretty good television director.
Yeah.
So I think just like his brother smashes on TV. I mean, on movies, and his, you know, he's good. He's good here for shows like Westworld, especially like Westworld deals with like, you know, like the cowboy kind of theme and like, you know, cyborgs and robotics and sci-fi and all that. So that's kind of his era. He worked on that. You know, he's kind of a king in that. So I have no doubt that at least the writing is going to struggle. I think the writing is going to be good.
Yeah.
So as long as all that's good, I think we're going to get a good product here.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it looks really good. It has me interested.
Yeah.
And I don't really know much about this world or anything. So,
yeah.
I mean, it looks like it could be something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we'll wrap up the video here just because we don't want to, you know, people don't want to see us talking too much about this for too long.
Yeah.
You got other reactions to watch, other trailer reactions to watch. So anyways, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for joining us on the channel. Please consider subscribing and put notifications on, as, you know, we do intend to react to the series when it is out. And I'll most likely be doing an early review for it. Once you get that review copy, do an early review on the show once that is available to do so. So yeah, consider subscribing, and yeah, we'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to check out, I keep forgetting to mention this, check out Chan's channel in the description box. Some of the older reactions we've done on there, movie reactions and stuff on there. So go ahead and check that out. Link is always on here. So go ahead and check that out. So we'll see you in the next one. Clockmaster and
Cosmic Banks
out.